What's going on, DSG? It's your boy DarrnellBradley back at y'all with another video, and today we've got a death battle! We got Gojo versus Makima, Jujutsu Kaisen versus Chainsaw Man. Death battle. I feel like I'm gonna get spoiled. I feel like in order to get stats, they're gonna have to dive into the mangas. Well, to be honest, I've been spoiled on some of the more, I guess, extensive plot points of either. Just with the being on Twitter and the anime community, it's just unavoidable. And also just reacting to content and things like that, like being spoiled and doing what I do is just, it goes hand in hand because I just don't read the manga stuff. Well, sometimes I do. Like I read My Hero, and I'm probably gonna read some more. But we gonna see what's going on. Up front, what I'm thinking, Gojo straight up. Like I ain't even, like I don't know the depths of their powers, just because, like I said, I'm only in the anime. But I got a better understanding of what Gojo does versus what Makima does, because Chainsaw Man, you saw her do like the crush people thing, but you don't got a whole thing about what she do. So like that's where my knowledge base is at. After we get the stats, obviously, once again, we're gonna re-bet, you know what I'm saying? But right now, all the betting is on Gojo, so we're gonna see what's up. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. We hear that ain't further ado. 3, 2, 1, click.
Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen source.
Wow, my resolution said, peace, homie, I got shit to do today. Did y'all see that? It just out of nowhere said, I'm done. Alright. What?
Sensei.
Makima, Chainsaw Man's head of Tokyo Public Safety.
These two paranormal mentors are so strong that they change the very worlds they exist in.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Japan, December 7th, 1989. Satoru Gojo was born, and the world changed.
And in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Man's only 2 years older than me. Let's go.
Gojo was born, and the world changed.
And in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, invisible, cursed spirits born from negativity threaten humanity.
So it's up to the Jujutsu sorcerers to do battle with them.
And what better way to learn the trade than to sign up for Tokyo
Just real quick,
Jujutsu.
I want to say I'm really glad. I like the Jujutsu Kaisen content coming out. I'm loving it, between the songs and the pull-up reviews, and now we got this. Like, I'm freaking loving it. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen going crazy right now.
Hi.
At this institution, a sorcerer will learn to harness their cursed energy, or the spiritual manifestation of intense emotion.
It's like Ki, but if Ki desperately needed therapy.
With it, sorcerers can use
Yo! That is so accurate. It's like Ki, if you need to see. Yo, that was the best way to explain that. Props.
Emotion.
It's like Ki, but if Ki desperately needed therapy.
With it, sorcerers can boost their physicality and perform devastating curse techniques. Anything from voodoo dolls to swapping places with mere claps.
And lucky for humanity, Satoru Gojo's the best sensei a sorcerer could ask for.
Gojo isn't just the best, he's known as the strongest. His very birth forced the strength of curses to exponentially rise. Like witnessing a world record get broken, cursed society shifted to match the might of Gojo's presence.
Yo, they explained it exactly how they explain that shit in the anime. But thing is, you get a good explanation, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? For the people that haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, like, yo, they right on point. Let's go.
As a kid, Gojo knew he was the shit. He mastered the art of the Riz, the hoops, and the curse murdering, all alongside Suguru Geto, his sorcerer BFF.
Together, they planned on changing Jujutsu society for the better.
And if anyone could do it, Gojo could. Thanks to his bloodline, he got one of the most busted anime powers ever, Limitless.
Limitless grants Gojo a nigh-perfect defense by actualizing the very concept of infinity.
It creates an infinite space around himself, stopping anything coming his way. The dude is literally untouchable.
Kind of. Gojo tailored Limitless to automatically detect an object's mass and velocity. As the difference between himself and an object decreases, Limitless halves the object's velocity. It's like Zeno's paradox.
Think of it this way. If you're trying to get from point A to point B, first you gotta go halfway, then you gotta go another halfway, then another and another, and so on. With Limitless, you'll
That's a really good way to explain that. Okay.
never arrive, just like my alimony payments.
Hence, infinity.
Yo, what is this? What happened? Bars!
It might sound complicated, but it basically creates a spatial force field around Gojo at all times.
Techniques on this level would burn out other sorcerers in seconds. That's where Gojo's incredible 6 eyes come in. They let him see and near perfectly control cursed energy at the atomic level. So he'll basically never run out of juice in a fight. He isn't just built different, he was born different.
6 Eyes and Limitless gave Gojo the power to manipulate space itself. Gojo's Lapse Blue technique attracts and condenses space into singularities.
Sorry, reading stuff. Because like I know, like I said, I got a better idea of Gojo, but like I'll be watching the anime sometimes, some things don't retain. So I'm like, hold on, because I do want to know what this man's innate technique, Limitless, brings forth the concept of infinity. Grow, okay, got you. 6 Eyes enhances curse energy, sensing and non-sensing, reduce curse energy. Got you. Curse, Lapse Blue, all right, cool. That stuff.
Gojo's
Right.
Lapse Blue technique attracts and condenses space into singularities. With Reversal Red, Gojo does the opposite, repelling space. Think push and pull. But you may be asking,
He is pain.
how does one accomplish this with cursed energy? With math!
With math.
Curses!
Exactly! Cursed energy is typically negative, like with blue, but when multiplied by itself, negative cursed energy becomes positive, creating red.
Oh, strawberry and blueberry.
So, what happens when you combine a positive and a negative?
Grape?
0! By
Nothingness.
combining Reversal Red and Lapse Blue, Gojo creates Hollow Purple, an enormous ball of curse energy that literally applies the concept of 0 to an opponent, crushing and repelling them into nothing.
Gojo's a walking cursed Swiss Army.
I think when he first did that, he said, snap, ball of disintegration, period. Like not even disintegration, it's nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, it just unexists what's there in front of it. I get you, cool.
An enormous ball of curse energy that literally applies the concept of 0 to an opponent, crushing and repelling them into
0.
nothing.
Gojo's a walking cursed Swiss Army knife. Levitation, teleportation, even expanding Limitless to fry his enemies. Gojo can also use positive energy to heal humongous wounds, and he's constantly refreshing his brain with it 24/7 to keep up with all of this.
Still, there's one technique that costs more cursed energy than anything else in a sorcerer's repertoire.
Every sorcerer is born with an innate domain, a mental world shaped by their mind and heart.
Add cursed energy to it, and these domains can be manifested physically, a technique called domain expansion.
Every sorcerer worth their salt needs one, and you know damn well Gojo has the scariest, unlimited void. You get caught in this, your ass is grass.
Exposure to unlimited void overloads your consciousness with a stream of infinite information. A mere 1/5 of a second of exposure can leave a normal person in a vegetated state for months.
Too bad it requires so much energy you can only do it like once a day. Oh wait, except for Gojo, who has done it multiple times in a row. Thanks again, 6 Eyes.
Quite frankly, Gojo was
Man's is broken. Man's is broken.
getting so strong that the axis of the Jujutsu world began to turn on him. Like the meta of a fighting game defined by one broken character, he defined the hierarchy of power in the sorcerer world. He alone was the honored one.
His mere presence can cause earthquakes. He outran sonic explosions and applied cursed energy within a microsecond.
Gojo has been repeatedly stated by many.
Tremors doesn't obliterate build force, process 3 years worth of information in 1 minute. Heal from certain death and impairment. Yes. Fought against curses, defeated Gojo. Yeah, fought against. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
To be the strongest sorcerer there is.
That includes his ex-student Hikari, who can dodge lightning, or this little volcano-headed curse, Jogo, the embodiment of humanity's fear of fire, who
I'm starting to like that guy. I don't know what it is about that little volcano man, but he's growing on me. It's gonna suck when he dies. Or if he dies, like.
Or this little volcano
I don't know why. He's a scumbag.
Humanity's fear of fire, who can bring down city-shattering meteors, and Gojo kicked his ass with 0 effort.
But strength alone was not enough to fix his cursed world. When Geto rejected Jujutsu Society to forge his own justice, Gojo's philosophy changed. Instead of doing everything himself, he would teach a new generation of sorcerers to carry the torch when he could not.
It's all about setting an example. If it means envisions a world where his companions can stand shoulder to shoulder as equals. Who cares if he's gotta show off a bit?
Essentially. Alright!
Death Battle is sponsored by HelloFresh.
HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. We're
Respect
certainly
it.
busy.
Respect it.
What a beautiful.
But alright, so yeah, they got Gojo down. Now, like I said, I don't know what Makima got, but that's Gojo, guys. Like, this man is different. Now, like, I've been surprised before. Okay, I've been surprised before. But I like how they did that though. Like they gave a. I don't feel like they gave too much for the the anime watchers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they did good. They did good with that. They did good with that, especially with some other things that I know that they almost went over. But they did good with that. So like I'm very interested to see how Makima stacks up because I feel like they might have to go deeper into the anime because like she's shown damn near virtually nothing. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like with two things, like when she's hard to kill and the squash move. So like, all right, we go.
Beautiful day, the sun is shining, the birds are singing,
and a giant AK-47 carpet bombed the neighborhood. The sky rains blood, millions are dead. Dear God, Wiz, it's the end times. Run away!
Calm down, there's no reason to panic. It's just that in the world of Chainsaw Man, devils exist, and your fear makes them stronger. Never mind. Panic.
Remember that spider you shrieked at, or the last time you cut yourself dicing onions? Now the spider and knife devils are the monstrous products of your nightmares, and they hate you specifically.
The fearsome gun devil stood as the epitome of terror and destruction, and was responsible for a countless.
I like how they did that though. You know what I'm saying? Making the gun devil, not everybody being afraid of guns and things like that. Like there's more in this anime than what you're looking at. All right. We playing.
As the epitome of terror and destruction, and was responsible for a countless loss of lives. But a group was formed to combat it and the other devils that plagued humanity, the Devil Hunters.
Live in Japan and get yourself a pesky
Devil May Cry. Not half as good though. I'm seeing.
Zombie problem? It's time to call the 4th Division of the Public Safety Devil Extermination!
A government-funded devil hunter unit led by a stone-cold vixen, Makima.
She's dressed like Columbo with a blank stare and a sadistic streak. She's been in the game for a while and just found herself a new prize.
The union of man and pet devil dog, Denji, the Chainsaw Man. Upon meeting him, she gave him a choice. Live under her as a human dog or die by her hand as a devil.
Sounds sketch, but Denji's brain was set to teenage boy and Makima's hot. So in short order, Makima
set to teenage boy and Makima's hot. I mean, essentially, yes. Yep.
got a new pet.
Makima may seem terrifying at first, but she is a dog lover and a cinephile. Though you'd be ill-advised to mess with her.
Sure, for her position, you'd expect her to know how to defend herself. Martial arts here, swordplay there, but devil hunters like Makima become real threats when they make contracts with devils. A classic Faustian bargain. Give something of yourself. The devil gives you power.
What'd she do? Give her soul?
Can call death upon anyone she chooses through a complicated ritual and even survive being shot through the head.
Because, as they say in the Devil Hunter world, you need your screws loose to live.
But she might have more than a few screws loose because, in actuality, Makima is a devil herself.
Gasp! There's no way this—
I thought that. I did think that. I did. Okay. Alright.
Makima is a devil herself.
Gasp! There's no way this clearly evil character could be a villain in disguise.
The Japanese government has been keeping a close eye on Makima ever since she was born. Rightfully so. She isn't some F-tier scrub like the Bat or Leech.
Yeah, see, they getting into it with Makima. But like I said, it is what it is. Let's go.
Ever since she was born. Rightfully so. She isn't some F-tier scrub like the Bat or Leech devils. She's the Control Devil, embodying humanity's collective fear of the oppressor. In a way, she's even more terrifying than the Gun Devil.
She's like, dominance. Period.
Fear of the oppressor. In a way, she's even more terrifying than the Gun Devil.
Makima can exert absolute mental control over any creature she views as inferior to her, which is basically everyone. People, animals, even other devils become puppets under her command. She can even hijack their senses to listen and see whatever she wants.
As a devil, Makima's far stronger, faster, and more durable than the average person.
Plus, her metabolism lets her slam down as many beers as she wants to. So, Makima, if you're into
don't do that.
Forced alcoholic
Woo! Okay, they're doing that.
rednecks,
That's
you know who to
brilliant.
call.
By drinking blood, she can heal her injuries, and her sense of smell is so potent that it can spot targets from over 300 miles away.
Not only can she control your mind, but your body too with telekinesis. She can mess up your internal organs or blow you away with finger guns. She doesn't shoot you with invisible bullets. She points at you and then a wound just happens out of nowhere. She controls all sorts of things with these ghostly chains that stab.
While it's not explicitly stated that chains appear to be entangled, they faced each other. Okay, but hold on. This one right here. Wait a minute. This one right here.
Finger guns. She doesn't shoot you with invisible bullets. She points at you and then a wound just.
She doesn't shoot you with bullets. She points at you and then a wound opens up. That gets past limitless, right? Is that like they tell us this for a reason? It's like if you could piece it together before the fight happens. Like, that's like, that's even worse than Amaterasu. all right, Makima working with something with her. You know what I'm saying? But what will she do against domain expansion? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like so far she's got some good outs for Gojo. I can't even lie. Like she got she got something for Limitless, but that purple hollow, it's the red and blue, like they could go back and forth with that, I guess, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like what it would come down to, I think, all right, taking a stab at it, is like she could exert her will over anyone she sees as inferior to herself. And I think after she sees what Gojo's capable of, she won't see him as inferior to herself. So her power may not work. That's right. Okay, we'll still see. All right, let's go.
Happens out of nowhere. She controls all sorts of things with these ghostly chains that stab her victims. Once they're hooked, they're easier to control.
Makima has plenty of devils in her collection. There's the massive Fox Devil, the Future Devil for precognition, and a ton of devils that exist just to stab you.
But I'm definitely all about the blow shit up devil, the undead party devil, the flamethrower devil, and the unholy matrimony that's the angel devil, which will make you see God before you die.
After about the 20th time, seeing God gets kind of old. Anyway,
Of course,
like
I'm about
other
to
devils,
take a second.
Makima can form contracts with people to give them power.
But unlike other devils, her control powers allow her to force people into contracts that exclusively benefit her.
Like when she forced Japan's
Damn.
prime minister into a contract that states, and I quote, any attack made on her will be changed into appropriate illnesses or accidents among Japanese citizens.
What?
The verbiage of Makima's contract is worded specifically so that she quickly heals from any damage that is perceived to be an attack.
What the? Hold up. Wait a minute, bro.
Quote, any attack made on her will be changed into appropriate illnesses or accidents among Japanese citizens.
What?
The verbiage of Makima's contract is worded specifically so that she quickly heals from any damage that is perceived to be an attack, transferring said damage to some poor random citizen of Japan.
Yo, hold on. Yo, that's broke. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Damn. Yo. She do a lot, bro. She do a lot, bro. Wait a minute. Gojo, no. Wait a minute, bro. We gonna finish because this is she getting tight, bro.
Oh man, imagine like taking a shit and Makima gets hit and whoops, guess you're wiping at the pearly gates.
With these abilities and contracts, Makima set out to create the world that she wanted. No more pain, no more war, no more bad movies. The world would be perfect. But she needed the Chainsaw Devil to do so, who just so happened to be living as Denji's heart.
Yep, that cute doggo is actually the Chainsaw Devil. Ooh, talk about shitty luck, kid.
In the depths of hell, Makima watched in awe as the Chainsaw Devil literally ate devils and eradicated plagues from existence.
Damn. You know what? Honestly, hearing and watching all this, it's just making me that much more excited for the continuation of the Chainsaw Man anime. To be honest with you, I ain't mad about none of this shit I'm finding out. Let's go.
The Chainsaw Devil literally ate devils and eradicated plagues from existence. Because of the Chainsaw Devil, in this world, concepts like nuclear bombs, HIV, and even Nazis do not exist.
He literally ate the concept of Nazis out of existence.
However, as Makima didn't see Denji or the Chainsaw Devil as beneath her, she could not directly control him. She needed to manipulate him. So she decided to build Denji up and then tear him down as cruelly as possible.
First, she murdered Denji's found family one by one.
Then she made Chainsaw Man into a public hero, stripping him of the power devils receive by being feared.
Oh, so she could control her precious Chainsaw Devil and make him press backspace on anything she didn't like.
Yo! This just different! This just crazy! Yo. I'm like mentally overloaded with this character right now. Like, I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. Like I said, I've only watched the anime, and all I knew was like for the longest time, he's like, yo, yeah, she like that, and she a baddie. So I was like, okay. And when I saw her do the crush move, I was like, all right, yeah, no, that's pretty heavy. And then when she tanked the shot to the head, I was like, okay, she different. And now, like, I'm getting all this, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Because, like, with that information stacked up against Gojo, I'm like, Gojo taking it. But now that I'm receiving more information, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Gojo, wait a minute. You might not want to, yeah, I know, you the one. The revered one, straight up. Ain't nobody gonna take that from you. Oh, shit. But I'm over here like, yeah, top dog shit. I got you. But, maybe not this one. Not this one. I know we beat curses and she is devil's curse. Same, but just leave that one alone. Let that one go.
Her telekinetic bangs shot the Chainsaw Devil out of orbit, and they stalemated the Darkness Devil, which embodies humanity's greatest fears.
Makima's stronger than devils like the Bomb Devil, who can easily blow up buildings, or the Typhoon Devil, which made city-spanning storms.
And while fighting the Gun Devil Fragment, this large behemoth moved over 300 miles in a few seconds.
She was pretty much unbeatable, though ultimate power can make it pretty lonely at the top.
Makima's quest may have been to make the world a better place through domination, but the truth she was never willing to admit to herself was that she really wanted to understand human emotion. After all, you can't control someone and love them at the same time.
Too bad she never quite found the answer she was looking for when the Chainsaw Man defeated her once and for all by cutting her to pieces, cooking her into a 7-course feast, and fucking ate her?
Believe it or not, the love Makima tried to...
This anime gonna go crazy! This anime gonna go crazy! Yo! That man said, when I kill you, you stay dead. Period. Like, yo! That's insane. That is, yo, alright. Alright. But the way she went out, though, like, because she couldn't control him. Well, when she saw him as lower, but at some point he must have seemed higher again. I don't know. That's crazy, bro.
Course feast and fucking ate her?
Believe it or not, the
Wait,
love
so that's how it tastes?
7-course feast and fucking...
So this is how you taste. Wow. I think I've seen this panel before, but it wasn't this, and people were just like, if you know, you know.
Ate her?
Believe it or not, the love Makima tried to understand was her undoing. Despite the hell she put him through, Denji still loved Makima in his own way. So the act of devouring her was its own act of love and did not count as an attack, bypassing her immortality.
Completely batshit insane. That's Chainsaw Man for you.
Yep.
Who knows, Wiz? Eventually, the Control Devil will come back, though it won't be Makima.
While her path back to hell was paved with good intentions, in the world of devils, it's no surprise that Makima came so close to her ideal future.
Woo. That was a lot. Look. Damn. Gojo all day. We keeping our bets on Gojo. Woo. You can do this. I don't care what nobody say. You're Gojo. Gojo Santoro. Let them know, bro. From as a young boy, they was looking at you like, oh, we don't want to mess with it. Come on now. Woo. Makima, she one of them. But like, let's go. Bets on Gojo. We keeping it that way. Let's go.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp. Have you ever felt that your own brain is getting in your way? And I'm not.
All right, let's go.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, a couple of rules for a unique fight like this one.
Okay.
We'll be considering curses and devils to be comparable beings to avoid arbitrary terminology in their power systems that might make this fight incompatible. We will also consider Gojo and Makima citizens of the same Japan to balance it out.
Got you. All right.
Battle!
An abnormal cursed incident was reported at the local too. So they gonna have her as a she's the cursed problem and Gojo sent to. Okay, all right. They setting it up so that it makes sense. It's like, how can she come back from being hollow purple to nothing? You know what I'm saying?
Love this part.
Even if it does happen to another
There
citizen.
been some flicks right about now. But gotta kill you instead. Can't just let a curse do as they please.
No talking during the movie.
Huh?
There you go.
Technique lapse.
There you go. That's aggressive. That right there is aggressive. You just trying to sit down and dookie in peace, but you can't even dookie in peace because you got people body parts flying at you, and now your concentration's off.
Careful.
Oh no, that wasn't body parts. That was him just dying, being in half. Okay, sorry. I thought something flew in there. That's what they was talking about earlier. You just sitting on the toilet and all of a sudden, hey, wow, why am I half a person now?
Careful. I could have died, but that much won't matter to you soon.
Don't worry. I'm Satoru Gojo, the strongest.
Confident, strong, and idiotic. We'll be sure to write it on your tombstone. Calm.
You know who you messing with? Come on! There you go! None of that.
I hope we don't kill you too quickly.
Get out of here! There you go!
That should be good.
There you go!
You're so weak.
There you go! Do that!
Bang.
That part right there. Now he can heal from that though. He can heal from that though. He got his, you know what I'm saying? So she should have aimed for the head. Like told you, should have aimed for the head. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is.
Bang. Bang. Bang.
I could definitely see that catching my man by surprise, 100%.
Now, be a good boy and play dead.
Should I bark too? I'm getting really tired of your pets.
It's that time! It's that time! Let's go!
Domain expansion. Unlimited void.
She's been around for a long time, so she might be able to comprehend all of that.
Infinite Earth, I alone am the honored one.
That part! That part! That part! That part! Hey, let's go! That's what's up. That's what's up. That right there. Let's go. We know who we stand by. We know what's up. We called it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Makima was just like they teed her up on this one. They teed her up though. They teed her, like I said, probably just because there was a bunch of information I didn't have on her, so it was just a lot. But I think it was Gojo just had an out. He had an out for her stuff, like, unless she just beamed his head off, but at the same time, like, you know, she dominant and sadistic and shit like that, so, like, she probably wouldn't try to end it quick like that, you know what I mean? But, yeah, yeah. Good job, Gojo.
Hey, yo! So do you think that
tell me
place is
how.
offering discounted tickets or too soon? Yeah, I'll order online.
Gojo and Makima were complicated to compare. On the
Yeah.
surface level, Gojo had a lot going for him.
It's no surprise, given that his reputation in Jujutsu Kaisen is that of its pinnacle. At least it was.
First of all, it's unlikely
See. Alright.
Makima would see Gojo as inferior to her, in a similar way to how she saw Denji. So she wouldn't be able to immediately
That part.
control Gojo.
Gojo's birth caused a giant shift in the world of curses. Plenty of people have recognized that after only seeing him once. Being better than everyone is literally Gojo's thing.
Plus, Gojo automatically refreshes his brain with positive cursed energy 24/7. Even if Makima could control him, it wouldn't last very long.
Gojo was obviously stronger too. The best feat we can compare Makima to is the Typhoon Devil's Storms. But that's nothing compared to the meteor created by Jogo, who is leagues below Gojo in strength.
However, considering she reacted to the Gun Devil fragment, Makima would actually be a bit faster, though she would need to be able to get past Limitless for her speed to matter.
Makima had more devils than you can shake a fin at, but most were rendered moot against Limitless. Knives, fire, bombs, zombies, it's all stuff Gojo's dealt with before.
Easy
and with
work.
issues.
Easy work.
Gojo could easily wipe out her demonic crowd with red and blue whenever he wanted to.
The future level could clue her in on anything nasty coming her way, but that wouldn't last forever. Plus, with Gojo's 6 eyes and teleportation, she had 0 opportunities to break away and set up her instant kill moves.
But
That
Gojo
part.
would obviously lose if he couldn't permanently kill Makima. Six Eyes couldn't inform him of Makima's contract with the Prime Minister, and eventually one of Gojo's attacks could cause his death instead, even if it took a while.
And Makima
They would be like, that's a big, like, if it turned out like that, that's like one of those 1 out of 100. You know what I'm saying? Or 1 out of, sorry, not even 100. How many motherfuckers is in Japan? They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, 1 out of that many. It would just happen to be him at that time. That's not something she can control from what they said. So, like, that, for her to have won on that contingency, I would have called bullshit. Let's go.
Gojo's attacks could cause his death instead, even if it took a while.
And Makima did have a way past Limitless with her finger guns. Makima could land attacks directly on Gojo's body, meaning there's no projectile for Limitless to detect and infinitely slow down.
Though when they did land, Gojo's healing ensured that he repaired his body quickly.
On the flip side, Makima didn't have a counter to Gojo's domain expansion. Unlimited Void overloads its target with unlimited information. It's not really an attack.
You could call it an attack on the senses, but even if she could transfer it to other Japanese citizens, she still could not escape an infinite amount of information.
Yeah, because it's, even if, like, she would just be sharing it with other people at that point.
We can compare this to the Doll Devil, who was defeated by a technique similar to Unlimited Void.
Despite being able to transfer her mind across a large number of hosts, the Doll Devil was still trying to transfer infinite information across finite people. Even with all of Japan as mental meat shields, Makima would still be overwhelmed.
Wait, doesn't that mean Gojo just unintentionally killed basically everyone in Japan?
Don't think about it. Regardless,
Don't think about it.
he had Unlimited Void, so he was still unaffected.
Good for him. The moment Unlimited Void landed, Makima would be stuck, opening her up for a good old hollow purple.
Yeah, hollow purple divergence crushes and atomized matter. Does not remove them from existence. Evident by Toji's revival. Okay. Okay, alright.
Her contract isn't perfect. Makima only ever regenerated as long as there was some mass to come back from.
But Hollow Purple disintegrates anything it touches to 0. Literally, there's no way she was regenerating from that.
That part.
Sure, control as a concept
He says stronger, better area control than Blue. Hollow Purple exceeds Makima's generation. Infinity, RCT, counters Makima. He's slower. Makima faster. Contract counter. Several Gojo options. Bang. Yeah. Weaker. Could not and cannot control Gojo.
will always exist, but a reincarnation of the Control Devil isn't Makima. This was one of the craziest fights we've ever had. However, with Gojo's raw power, broken counters, and unbelievably busted Limitless, Makima lost control over this fight.
Makima thought she had Gojo by the ball and chain, but in the end, she was left hollow.
The winner
He's
is
got bars.
Satoru Gojo.
Let's go! we got up next?
Thanks for watching. And hey, are
This
you
was
a
a good
Death Row
one.
member? We've got a ballot
This
going
was a
on
good
right
one. This was
now.
a good one. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo versus Courage! Bruh! Bruh! Oh, we all in. We are all in on that. We are all in. Yo, that was dope. And we watched that dope here. Scooby-Doo versus Courage. Are you kidding me? I need that. I need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get on a whole tangent about that. Hold on, let's talk about this. But yeah, nah, Gojo took that. Thought so. I feel like he had the out, especially with Hollow Purple. That's just like that's a cheap move. You know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely had me second guessing. It did. So yeah, that was dope, and they did that very well with the fight and how they played that out. But the Scooby-Doo versus Courage, yes, dude, I need that. You know what I'm saying? But Courage, he go against more real monsters versus Scooby. Scooby has had his fair a decent amount of real, but that's like in the movies and special things. You know what I'm saying? Normally it's just a motherfucker in a mask. But like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But they did this one, man. That's a take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media. And I catch y'all next one, man. Peace.